Hi there Aries, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So this is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their energy currently is like, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and advice by the end of the session, okay? Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link on the description box below for a personal reading with me. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, okay? So let's do it, Aries. This reading might actually about two people, though. Or if it's not, then you're dealing with someone who goes hot and cold really, really quickly. Let's see. Who is difficult for you to comprehend or to read? Let's see. Okay, Aries, so you might be dealing with a air sign here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Scorpio, or a Pisces. That's as far as I can see right now, okay? However, the person, if we're only talking about one person, if you guys are only dealing with one person, I feel that this person right now is, I don't know, it's just like, it's weird. Their energy is a bit weird, to be honest with you, because in one hand, this person do believe that they see a future together with you. This is what they aspire. This is what they want, okay? Ten of Pentacles, the collective happiness. Settling down with you, building a family with you, building a life story with you, and etc. However, on the other hand, we see the Queen of Swords and we also have the Emperor here. You might be dealing with someone here who has a tendency to be having this attitude of my way or the highway. Okay, and they're very stubborn about it. You know, Queen of Swords is a very, very stubborn person because they feel that my way is the rightest way to do about things. Okay, so if you guys are dealing with one person, it's a bit complicated than if you're dealing with two people. Now, if you're dealing with two people, I see one person here who's still having like a lot of resentment, I would say. And a lot of the energy of wanting to show, and also like a lot of coldness, then you're dealing with another person who does see the end all and be all with you, okay? Now, your challenge here, Aries, Page of Swords in that proposition, and also the Four of Cups in that proposition. I think your energy has a lot to do with, this could actually be you doing this to them or them doing this to you, but it's like there's a lot of pointing fingers in here. A lot of pointing fingers, a lot of lack of vulnerabilities, a lot of lack of wanting to listen to the other person's opinion, feelings, emotions, and etc. I feel that it's difficult for you to comprehend them, and it's also difficult for them to comprehend you. And why is it that difficult for them to understand you? Is because they are not really wanting to be looking at things from your perspective. There's this mentality of, I'm right, like you're the one, like I don't care about your emotions, all I care about is mine, you know what I mean? Like if you hurt them, it's going to be such a big deal, but if they hurt you, then it's like you deserve it, or I don't know, like they don't just care, but it's more about like you're dealing with someone here who's just very stubborn in a way that they want things, and they think that their ways of thinking or their ways of wanting to do something is the rightest way to do about it, okay? Now, in the past, this person was a Death card and a Nine of Wands. You might be dealing with a Scorpio as well. And you are the Ten of Cups and also the Nine of Wands in that position. Okay. In the past, you did see the potentials of this connections becoming, you know, a collective happiness or becoming like a legit relationship, because you feel that you might have known this person for quite a while though, because you're starting to see the changes that is happening within them, that you're starting to believe that, yep, you know what, like I could actually see myself trusting this person emotionally. I could see myself, you know, building like an emotional intimacy or an emotional bond with this person. However, you know, with the Nine of Wands right next to it, Nine of Wands is like a young Aries or young Sagittarius type of energy, where it's still like inconsistent, I should say, right? And love their freedoms, love their independence, have the tendency of coming and going. So there's a part of them here that has to do with their inconsistencies or their love of freedom or whatever, that you could not simply trust. So this is what happened in the past here. So let's get into the now. In the now, this person is the Hierophant and also the Eight of Cups in upright position. You guys are the Hangman in upright position and the Strength card in reverse. So you might be dealing with a Taurus, you might be dealing with a Pisces, or you might be dealing with the Leo here. Now, it's weird because at some point I do see this person wanting to have that commitment with you. I see this person wanting to uphold like a very like good relationship with you, or if there is a promises that they made or words that they, you know, they have to keep, I feel that this person wants to keep it. Like it's like the integrity of theirs, you know what I mean? But at some other times, it's easy for them to just emotionally walk away or emotionally detach from the situation. So from your side, you have the Hangman in upright position and also the Strength card in reverse. Okay, Hierophant, you know, with the Taurus rule card, has are infamous for being stubborn, right? And that goes back to what we were saying earlier, that this person does have this belief that what they're doing is the right way. You might be thinking here, there might be a clash of values going on here between the both of you. Whatever value that may be, it could be religion value, it could be like a life value, love value, whatever that may be, but there might be a clash of value here where they feel that their values is the rightest way to do about it, you know what I mean? Or their principles or their core beliefs is the rightest way to go about it. And I feel that you tried to compromise here with the Hangman, but you just couldn't take it any longer. And I feel that there's going to be a time in the now. So again, because I'm doing these readings ahead of time, so now could literally mean already happened, or it's going to happen like really, really soon. The fact that you would snap out of that period of waiting, where you would snap out of a period of you trying to understand or compromise or empathize with them almost, okay? And when you do that, when you're no longer enabling or you're no longer trying to make it work, trying to be patient, that's when this person is easily like the Eight of Cups. You know what I mean? Like easily like, fine, I'm just going to be emotionally walking away from the situation. So you could possibly be dealing with someone here who has a tendency to be giving you some sort of like an ultimatum, okay? Because I understand from your perspective, because like, why am I the only person here who needs to understand you? Like, why can't you just understand me? And when your understanding stops, that's when this person feels like, oh my God, like Aries no longer loves me. Aries doesn't want to care for me, you know, for my own good, for my own protections. I'd rather detach, and so that I wouldn't get hurt emotionally. So before we clarify the present card, let's pull the future card for you, okay? Okay, so from their side, High Priestess in upright position, Ace of Pentacles. From your side, you have the King of Pentacles in upright position, and you have the Queen of Wands in upright position, but then you have an extra card here with that Five of Wands in upright position. I feel that if you guys are in a state where you're in no contact or in no communications, I feel that it's still going to be happening until the future. But if you guys are still in contact period, I feel that you're no longer going to be that much invested into this relationship. I feel that you guys are going to be doing something here that is just going to make you happy. You probably are going to be doing something that is very, like Queen of Wands and King of Pentacles combinations for me. It's not about you, you know, going on doing new things that makes yourself elevated, but it's more about you putting in the work, putting in the actions in order to create some sort of stabilities for your life. You know, you might be looking at yourself enrolling into like new workshops or seminars, or you might kind of like improve your home situations, whatever that may be, but just something that is good for you, your foundations and your stability. How this person is going to react, High Priestess and also the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person is just going to be still, be silent, you know. This person is just going to be eyeing you, observing you. It's going to take a while, you know, for this person to be actively participating or engaging within this connection. However, with the improvement that you guys are going to be putting into yourself in the future, I feel that it will then make this person realize that, oh yeah, you know what, like that was the Aries that I fell in love with. That was the Aries that caught my eyes. That was the Aries that convinced me to invest in these connections. That is the Aries that I want. And I see the true potentials of us building, you know, our life story together. But as in the future, we'll clarify what this is, yeah? But in the future, honestly speaking, I just don't see any, you know, reconciliations or collaborations with one another. It's more about you putting times and work on yourself and them admiring you from afar. And I feel that you also do not want to, you know, be the one that opens that conversation or be the one that opens the let's get together or let's work together conversation simply because you feel that the ball is not in your court. So let's clarify the present moment here, okay? Now, this person does realize that the stubbornness that they have inside of them is one of the main causes of them dealing with all these sorts of anxieties and pain. So it's a question of, for them, it's like a choices of, should I really then compromise these values of mine that makes me feel good because I'm right? Or should I just acknowledge the pain and then compromise with that values of mine? Let's see the Hangman in upright position from your side here, Aries. Queen of Cups in upright position. The Tower. The Temperance. In the now, I do still see you kind of like quite open to discussing matters within this connection. It's like you guys are very understanding from where they're coming from, you know what I mean? And I feel that you've put in like a lot of times and work and effort into studying more about your own self-development, which is good. Let's see the Eight of Cups in upright position from their side. Okay. I see from your side here, Strength card in reverse. So there's going to be a time in the now where you guys are finally be in a state where, no, I just don't want it anymore. You know, like I want to put in the work for me so that I could fulfill everything that I desire. Empress, you know, has a lot to do with maybe you trying to make like a healthier decisions or healthier choices for your life, or you trying to beautify yourself. Just basically whatever it is that you're desiring to make you feel good about yourself. And during that time frame of you know, focusing a lot more on yourself, I do see you giving a little bit of a harsh action towards them, whatever that may be. It might be that you guys might be calling them out, or you could be a little bit cut and short with them, or you could be a little bit cold with them and everything like that. And they're going to take it as a, oh my God, Aries is so mean to me. I'd rather just emotionally walk away, or I'd rather just emotionally detach. They might be accusing you of having someone else, or I don't know, it's just like a way for them to be like, oh my God, like Aries is so mean to me. I'm just going to be emotionally detaching because I just can't take it anymore. So I see the High Priestess in upright position from their side in the future. Let's clarify the future cards now, guys. Whoops, too much card. I think a lot of you, you know, would still kind of like carry this untrusting energy towards them due to the inconsistencies of energy that they've been having, you know, in the past and also in now. So in the future, as I was saying earlier, I don't see any type of active pursuit or active wants to collaborate or to work on this, to be honest with you. I see it more as like them acknowledging that you guys are the person in which they could see building a life story with. But again, Knight of Pentacles is not an active card. Knight of Pentacles is just holding that unwavering devotions and loyalty in them without moving a step forward, you know? And it's difficult for you to trust them because, and I know that you might be watching these videos and think that what I'm saying is stupid because, like, well, if you want me, why are you just standing there? Why don't you just do anything about it? Well, exactly. Right? I know. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? For some of you, you know, this person might be looking for circumstances to align so that they could go ahead and just do it all over again. But the more that this person doesn't act on their beliefs and on their feelings towards you, the less you trust them. So what this person is doing, this person is just basically waiting for circumstances to align, waiting for things to happen so that they would have an excuse to do something in regards to this connection. And they're very patient about it. It might be a long time, you know, before you actually see any actions from this person. It could literally be during Gemini season or Leo season or, Scorpio season. It could be a long time. And for you here, Aries, I think heartbreaks make you achieve greater things. And I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be having like major success because you're putting like a lot of intention and a lot of investment towards yourself, which is a good thing. Whatever it is that you're planting in the now, you're probably going to be seeing the result maximum by the end of the year. The fastest is going to be a Leo season, okay? Which is a good thing. So you have a secret admirer. That's going to remain secret. I'm so sorry, but I just have to do it, you know? Okay, so let's pull some advice card for you here, Aries. Queen of Pentacles in upright position, Knight of Pentacles in upright position, and also the High Priestess in upright position. Okay, so your advice here, Aries, has a lot to do with you needing to realize that before you... Okay, the first one is very general, but I feel that some of you might hear it. I think some of you, you know, might have been questioning about what is lacking for me, what is it that I could do more, what is lacking in my life, and etc., etc., etc. And you probably are going to be asking for like help, or you probably are going to be asking for more like investment or improvement for your life, and etc. But this is the way universe is trying to tell you, is that you don't actually need like any type of special recipes. You don't need any type of special key ingredients or whatever, because everything starts from you. The second one, okay, has a lot to do with you before, this is going to be a lesson for you here, Aries, before you give out your pentacles towards someone, before you give out your, pentacles is about our values or our money, our investment. You know what I mean? Like when you're investing, or when you're dating someone, or you're giving them your heart, you're investing in them. You're giving, like, time is money, love is money, your energy is money, right? So before you give all that, you really need to be in that position where you're the high priestess, where you observe first whether this person deserves your investment, whether this person deserves your pentacles, whether this person deserves what you have to offer, whether this person deserves the active services that you have to offer towards this person. Okay? Because I feel that, I mean, like, I understand you. You're Aries, right? I'm a Sagittarius. Like, sometimes we just jumped into things way too quickly, and then after that we regret it. But let this be a lesson for you to, before you let your fiery nature to then decide of giving away freebies, for giving away your free love and free hearts. No, let's think of it this way. Your time, your effort, your love, your active services, everything about you is worth something, is of value. So when you start understanding that, you would then starts to be very selective and also be very picky about to whom you're going to be sharing those things. Okay, so I think that is it for my reading for you here, Aries. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye bye guys, have a great day. I love you.